I recorded this video before, but it was super long, and I'm just like, Sharia, get to the point. So this video, I'm definitely gonna get to the point, and I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. So my senior year, um, everybody does their practicum in nursing their senior year, and we had a faculty member come in and say, hey, everybody's not going to get what they want as far as which area in nursing that they want to do their practicum in, but I just want y'all to put in y'all's requests. And me wanting to be comfortable, wanting to things to be predictable, hating like uncertainty, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do med tele because I know I'm not gonna get what I want anyway. So why get my hopes up? Of course they're gonna give it to somebody else. Of course they're not gonna give it to me. And I had already talked to a few other nurses, even one of my instructors. I talked to them about what I wanted to do, and they flat out told me like, oh no, you're not ready for that. And my preceptor, who I actually precepted with for my practicum, she was like, no, 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 no. You need to do floor nursing first because that's how you build a foundation. And yeah, no, it's not going to be good for you. Like, basically, like, to be honest, I feel like some of the nurses were offended by how big the nursing students were dreaming because they felt like, well, of course you can't do that because I didn't do that. And dummy me, I listened. Well, old me, I listened. So I was like, yeah, let me just do med tele. And that's exactly what I got. I got med tele and I got a preceptor who basically told me, look, you need to do floor nursing for a few years before you think about doing anything else. Lie. Lie. But somewhere deep down, I believe that. And somewhere deep down, I wanted that to be true because it was a safer route. Because I felt like, of course, I can get a job as a med tele nurse when I graduate. That's safe. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I rationalized by saying, well, yeah. And then when I do it, I can get all this experience, and then I can go anywhere I want to go. But it's not like I don't know what I want. I mean, that makes sense for somebody who doesn't know what they want. But I know I want to be an OB nurse. So really, it's like, why don't you just go do that? And there was a hospital. My school has career day. There was a hospital that came to my school and they said, "Hey, look, we we our hospital, like, we're known as the baby factory. Like, a lot of births happen at our hospital, and it doesn't matter if you did your practicum in OB or not. We are willing to take you in OB if that is what you really want to do." And I knew that, but because of uncertainty of moving to a new place, because that hospital is in a whole other state, I was like, no, 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 no. I want to move back home. I want to move closer to my family. I want to be in familiar surroundings. But now that I'm here and I'm doing the things that I said I wanted to do, be home, be in familiar surroundings, work this position that's gonna give me all this great experience that I can take anywhere, I realized I shot myself in the foot by basically telling myself that it was not okay for me to go for what I wanted. And I just want to tell y'all, don't be like me. If you know what you want, go for what you want. And don't settle for what you don't want. Like, don't. If you don't want to do med tele, like, don't settle. Don't apply to a couple jobs and it's only been a month or two and then say, well, it's been 2 months since I graduated and this med tele is the only one that offered me the position. I'm going to take it. Don't do that. Apply for what you want and be willing to make a sacrifice. So if that means moving away from your family, then move away. You can always move back, like, once you got your experience. And then I also think it's good to get into unfamiliar territory, whether that be mentally, physically. Like, it's good because it stretches you and it allows you to grow and to be a better, like, human being. And I know that personally because when I went to college 3 hours away. And even though, yeah, it's only 3 hours away, the environment was so different. Like, I was in a rich retirement city on the coast of Florida. Beautiful, green grass, oceans, everything. As opposed to this little bitty county that I'm from where everybody doing the same thing. And, like, for females, it's common to be working a job you hate and having not a bunch of, but a few baby daddies, and, just being unhappy. And I got to be around, when I went to college, I got to be around girls who were ambitious and who had dreams, and that pushed me and that motivated me. So ask me why I decided to come back and wanted to move home. Now I don't know, but I say all that just to say that I'm no longer gonna do that to myself. I'm no longer gonna play it safe and do what's comfortable, and be afraid to think bigger. I'm going to go for what I want. So, with that being said, at my job, you can transfer positions in 6 months. I started working there July 23rd, but I actually got on the floor like the first week of August, which is my birthday. August 2nd is my birthday. But I got on the floor the first week of August. So even though, yeah, two of those 6 months is just me precepting, and the last four is actually me being on my own, it doesn't matter. Once I get to that 6 months mark, like, I'm gonna take a leap of faith and I'm leaving that position. Like, I don't know where I'm going, in a sense of I don't know which hospital is going to take me in OB, but I'm going to OB. And not to say that I'm not grateful for the position that I have now. I am grateful and I am learning a lot. And the staff there are so, so, so supportive. Like, in a sense, I kind of think everything happened for a reason. It, one, taught me to, hey, go for what you want, but two, it did put me in a position to where I can feel safe as a new grad to learn and to grow and to build that confidence and to build those skill sets. However, that ain't where I'm supposed to be. So I'm gonna apply to as many OB positions as I can, and including the hospital that's in the other state that said they would have took me as a new grad. I'm gonna apply there too. And if I get in, and if that's the only place I get in, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move out of this city, move out of this state, and it's like I'm gonna follow my dream and do what I love, because I have the rest of my life to come back home and settle down with family. I ain't trying to do it right now. Your girl is only 23. Settling is not an option. It's just not. And I really hope that that's y'all's motto as well. Settling is not an option. And I'm reading this book. This book is also really motivating me to just do what I really love. One of the things that it says in here, like a quote or a mantra to say to yourself, is I embrace uncertainty. And another one is I got this. So whenever you start getting overwhelmed and you feel like, oh my goodness, like things are just going awry, like, take a breath. I got this. And whenever your mind starts telling you, oh, you shouldn't do that because this could happen, that could happen. I don't know why our mind is, I think it's trained to think of the worst things that could happen because it's trying to protect us. But you tell your mind, I got this. I embrace uncertainty and I'm going to be all right. Like, I'm going to be all right. So that's all I have to say, guys. I got to go because I have a dentist appointment to make. I got to get these pearly whites. Got to keep them white. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I recommend this book. I know everybody recommends this book, which I'm going to be reading next. But this one, and it's an easy read. Like, I'll show y'all what the pages look like. Hold on. See, it's really, really, really easy read. I recommend it. If you want to be motivated, this is the book for you. With that being said, like I said, I'm going to go. And you guys have a wonderful day. Yeah, and embrace uncertainty and know that you got this. All right, bye guys.